Tonight we watched The Doom That Came to Gotham, a DC animated picture. That's unrelated to any of the DCU stuff because that happens later. Connor, what do you think of DC The Doom Came to Gotham?
I don't know what I think
Or
of
what's
it
the
yet.
plot?
The plot of The Doom That Came to Gotham was Bruce Wayne is an adventurer, and years ago his father and Oliver Queen's father and all sorts of fathers came together and basically got a curse put on Gotham, and then Bruce Wayne becomes Batman to try to fight demons and shit. And yeah, so Aiden, what did you think of Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham?
It's okay. It's a interesting what if Elseworld story. I don't know. I kind of like the early 1900s thing it's got going on. That's kind of neat. I don't know how I feel about like Batman fighting Cthulhu and all the Lovecraft shit, but it's interesting and they make some decent action around it. It gets a little weird near the end. Like a lot of these DC animated movies, the animation quality jumps between pretty alright and kind of shitty. The voice acting was good. I don't have a lot more to say about it, honestly. What do you think of A Doom That Comes to Gotham? Came to Gotham? Something about Doom in Gotham?
I thought Batman had a good voice actor for Batman. The Bruce Wayne I didn't really get along with, but it's an okay Elseworld story. Recently, these DC animated movies have been doing a lot of Elseworld plots. Like they did like Red Sun and Gotham and Gaslight and shit. And it's kind of cool to see these put on the screen. Granted, the animation has been improving in recent years, I feel like, for these.
It's way up from like 2015, 2016.
Yeah, there were some stankers, especially like back in the early days of DC animated. But, still not perfect. A lot of the style kind of felt Greg Capullo-y, like an animated version of Greg Capullo, which I really liked. But I really don't have much to say about this one. Like, it's a cool Elseworld story, cool enough. I don't know. I feel like I just prefer normal Batman stories. Like, I didn't really get into this one that much. I thought it was a little stretched, a little boring. And, like, for an animated medium, we should be seeing some balls to the walls shit. And I feel like there's better Batman stories to adapt that haven't been adapted. Granted, a lot of the great Batman stories they adapted turned out like shit, like Killing Joke.
Yeah.
But they did a good job on Long Halloween, part 1 and 2. Are actually amazing. I don't think we reviewed them, but I do think we might have put them in the year-end roundup or something.
I think we did, yeah.
I thought those are great movies. The Long Halloween part 1 and 2. You know what they should adapt for the DC movies? They should do a 1-for-1 Watchmen adaptation, like a 2.5-hour Watchmen adaptation. 2.5-hour, 3-hour Watchmen adaptation animated. Because Zack Snyder's version of Watchmen is fine because he mostly just took from the source material 1-from-1. Yeah. But if you could get something more like colorful and less... The problem with Zack Snyder's vision of Watchmen is that he washed it down so much.
Very dark.
Like Watchmen's like a colorful, like Silver Age looking. Dave Gibbons made it look very Silver Age. And that was super dope, like a colorful Silver Age comic book. And then the Watchmen movie's like a drab 2009
it's a dark
vision.
movie.
So you could actually make like a really good Watchmen adaptation, DC. cough cough, you should, but they probably won't. And if they do, it'll probably be shit.
Yeah.
Because that's how it goes. Like Killing Joke was shit. Killing Joke is like the easiest shit to adapt, you would think. Make good animation and don't add 20 minutes of filler at the front that's stupid blasphemy to the Batman canon. That's all you have to do. And they decided to add 20 minutes at the start, which is stupid blasphemy to the Batman canon.
You'd think Killing Joke would be easy because there's not that much action in it.
There's not much to do in Killing Joke. And yet they still fucked it up.
Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, that was the Doom that came to Gotham. It's gonna be a busy 2023. Next week is gonna be 2 movies. The following week will be 3 or 4.
Moving on without recommendations.
It's gonna be busy. Anyways, Aiden, do you recommend the Doom that came to Gotham?
I don't really know. I don't know a lot about comics. I don't know if this is a popular Elseworld thing. I thought it was fine enough, if a little kind of bland. It gets a little more interesting towards the end. I think people who would see this would know if they want to see this. And it's kind of outside of my realm, so I'm going to pass on recommending either direction. Connor, would you recommend the Doom that came to Gotham?
No, I thought it was boring. I wouldn't recommend it at the full price point at the very least. I will say the DVD, the Blu-ray packaging is very nice. They made actually like a super slick slip cover and stuff. Like the presentation's amazing. I just don't think the movie's really there. The movie's kind of bland and forgettable. You're not exactly gonna find a classic in Batman, the Doom that came to Gotham. So I'd skip it, but it's alright. Maybe pick it up or watch it when it's on HBO Max in a couple months.